Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my Soleh and Soleha students. Of course, the students of IBS Al-Ikhlas. By the way, how is it going? Bagaimana kabar kamu hari ini? Hopefully, you are always be happy and stay healthy. And also, don't you ever forget to get breakfast in the morning. Today, we are going to study English still on Unit 9. And today is Thursday, April 1st, 2021. But before that, let's start our lesson by reading doa together. Now, raise up your hands and read doa before study. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Ya Allah, tambahkanlah ilmuku dan pertinggilah kecerdasanku. Ya Allah, give me knowledge and understanding. Amin. Do you still remember about the last lesson that we had learned about verb 2, the changing of verb from verb 1 and verb 2. And in this session, we would like to study positive, negative, and interrogative sentence of past tense. Now, I want to review the last lesson. I hope you still remember. Okay, now I want you to mention the verb 2 of these verbs. Di sini ada banyak verb. Isita minta kamu untuk menyebutkan verb 2-nya. First, jump. Verb 2 dari jump adalah yes, jump. Visit. Visited. Look. Looked. Pack. Packed. Climb. Climbed. Play. Played. Pig. Pig. Sail. Sailed. Nah, I hope you remember the verb 2 of these words. Now, it's time for irregular verbs. Get ready. Okay, here are 6 verbs. Now, please mention verb 2 of these verbs. Okay, sebutkan verb 2-nya dari masing-masing verb ini. Pertama, from eat. Ayo, verb 2 of eat is at. And then swim. Swam. Take. Took. Kemudian see. So. And then find. Found. Good. And the last, go. Went. Okay, very good. Okay, now take a look your book on page 86 about our word. There are 5 vocabularies on the top: open, closed, find, buy postcard, and look at the stars. Now, listen to the audio and repeat it.
Module 9. Our World. Vocabulary. Open. Closed. Find. Buy postcards. Look at the stars.
Now repeat once more. Listen and repeat.
Open. Closed. Find. Buy postcards. Look at the stars.
Okay, now let's find the meaning of these vocabularies. Open. Do you know what the meaning of open? Right, open is membuka atau terbuka. And then closed, tertutup, menutup atau tutup. And then find. I find something here. What is that? Menemukan. And then buy postcards. Kartu pos. Jadi postcard ini semacam kartu buat mengirim surat gitu. And then look at the stars. Melihat bintang-bintang. Good. Now listen to the audio and then read this paper. It's to Fatima from Sahar.
Activity 1.
Dear Fatima, how are you? I'm on holiday in Australia with my family. Today was a great day. It was sunny and hot. In the morning, I went to the beach. There was a shark in the water. I didn't swim, but I found a pretty shell. In the afternoon, my father took us to the museum, but it was closed, so we didn't go in. We went to the shopping centre and bought postcards. At night, we walked on the beach and looked at the stars. They were beautiful. Where are you now? Write back to me. Love, Sahar.
Now, after you listen to the audio, it's your time to read this paper. Kamu sekarang pause dulu videonya dan baca surat ini. Oke, yuk di pause dulu. Okay, thank you. Now, I'd like to explain you what is this paper. Sekarang, Miss mau menjelaskan tentang paper ini. Dear Fatima, how are you? I'm on holiday in Australia with my family. Halo Fatima, kamu apa kabar? Aku sekarang lagi liburan loh di Australia sama keluargaku. Today was a great day. It was sunny and hot. In the morning, I went to the beach. There was a shark in the water. I didn't swim, but I found a pretty shell. Jadi, hari ini tuh menyenangkan sekali. Aku di pagi hari pergi ke pantai. Dan cuacanya juga enak, panas. Di pantai ada ikan hiu di perairannya. Aku sih tidak berenang, tapi aku menemukan kerang yang cantik sekali. In the afternoon, my father took us to the museum, but it was closed, so we didn't go in. We went to the shopping center and bought postcards. Nah, pas siangnya, ayah aku mengajak kita untuk pergi ke museum. Pas udah nyampe sana, ternyata museumnya itu tutup. Ya, belum beruntung. Jadi, kita tidak masuk. Terus, kita pergi ke pusat perbelanjaan dan membeli postcards di sana. At night, we walked on the beach and looked at the stars. They were beautiful. Nah, pas malamnya kita jalan-jalan ke pantai. Kita berjalan kaki menyusuri pantai dan melihat bintang-bintang di sana. Cantik deh. Where are you now? Kamu sekarang ada di mana? Write back to me. Tulis ya buat aku. Love, Sahar. Dari Sahar. Okay. In here, maybe you find the negative sentence of past tense. Where is it? Ada di sini. I didn't swim. Sama. So we didn't go in. After this, I'll explain to you. I didn't swim. He didn't swim. They didn't swim. Didn't itu kepanjangan dari did not yang menyatakan negatif sentence atau kalimat yang tidak kita lakukan. Penjelasannya seperti ini. Negative sentence. Jadi, maksud dari negative sentence adalah kalimat negatif yang berarti tidak kita lakukan. Contohnya, saya tidak pergi ke pantai. Saya tidak masuk sekolah. Saya tidak mengerjakan PR. Saya tidak makan udang. Saya tidak tidur pada saat jam 7 pagi dan sebagainya. Nah, namun di sini kasusnya adalah kegiatan yang sudah kita lakukan atau yang tidak kita lakukan tapi kita menceritakan di masa lampau, ya, past tense. Kalimat positifnya seperti ini, misalkan I went to the park. Aku pergi ke taman yesterday. Aku pergi ke taman kemarin. Kemarin ini adalah waktu yang menyatakan masa lampau, past tense. Jadi, verb yang digunakan di sini adalah verb to. Verb 1 dari go, kamu masih ingat? Verb 1 dari when adalah go. Karena ini kasusnya adalah yesterday, jadi kita sudah tidak menggunakan go lagi, melainkan when. Oke? Nah, sedangkan kalau misalkan kita mau mengatakan saya tidak pergi ke taman kemarin, jadi we have to change like this. I didn't go to the park yesterday. Nah, bentuk kalimat negatifnya seperti ini. Kalau ini positif. Bentuk kalimat negatifnya yang menyatakan tidak seperti ini. I didn't go to the park yesterday. Miss, kenapa kok tidak I didn't went? Tidak. Jadi verb 2-nya itu ke sini. Did. Dan untuk kata kerja perginya kembali ke verb 1. Bisa dipahami sampai di sini? Oke, Now I give you the other example. Contoh yang lainnya. Misalnya, dia laki-laki tidak bermain sepak bola pada saat itu. Dia laki-laki, he, tidak bermain, didn't play sepak bola, football. Misalkan minggu lalu, last week. We didn't play football last week. Last week ini minggu lalu ya. Jadi menggunakan past. Verb 2-nya ada di mana? Verb 2-nya di sini. Didn't. Dan verb utamanya tetap play, tidak played. Misalkan lagi. Kita tidak pergi ke sekolah. Kita, we didn't go to school. Kita tidak pergi ke sekolah. Ini ceritanya bisa kemarin, yesterday, atau bisa juga last year, bisa juga last month, bisa juga last week. Pokoknya ini cerita yang kita tidak lakukan atau kita lakukan di masa lampau. Ini cerita bahwa di masa lampau itu kita tidak pergi ke sekolah karena ada corona. Pas awal corona, saya juga kita mengatakan last month. Iya, kita tidak pergi ke sekolah. Oke, contoh lagi. The other example. Misalnya kamu mau cerita kalau kamu tidak mengunjungi nenek kamu kemarin. Jadinya aku tidak mengunjungi nenek aku kemarin. Nah, kalimatnya seperti apa? I didn't visit my grandmother yesterday. Aku tidak mengunjungi nenek aku kemarin. Miss, tapi kalau aku ngunjungi gimana? Kalau ngunjungi berarti kalimatnya positif. Nah, karena ini tidak mengunjungi, didn't visit, jadi kalimatnya negatif ya. Kalau kalimat positifnya seperti apa, Miss? Kalimat positifnya misalkan ini ya. He didn't play football last week. Ini kan mengatakan dia laki-laki tidak bermain bola akhir pekan kemarin. Nah, tapi ternyata dia itu main bola. Jadi kalimatnya positive sentence. Bagaimana? He played katanya. Football last week. Nah, ini untuk kalimat yang positif yang dalam artian dikerjakan ya. Nah, bermainnya ini menggunakan verb 2 played. Karena dia tidak negatif, jadi dia langsung verb 2. Sedangkan untuk yang negatif yang berarti tidak dilakukan, maka sebelum verbnya harus dikasih didn't ya. Baru verbnya verb 1. Oke, paham di sini?
Now, look at your book on page 87. What did Sahar do? Apa ya yang dilakukan Sahar? Coba, look at these pictures. Ini ada beberapa gambar yang Sahar
lakukan dan Sahar tidak lakukan based on the paper. Kamu, you have to read the activity 1 and then tick. Kamu baca dulu activity 1, baca lagi, dan kemudian kamu beri tick yang Sahar lakukan. Okay, have done? Now, I'll read and ask you from number 1 until number 8. Number 1. Did Sahar swim in the beach? Apakah Sahar berenang? No. Number 2. Did Sahar swim with the shark? Apakah Sahar berenang dengan ikan hiu? No. And then number 3. Did Sahar go in the museum? Apakah Sahar masuk ke dalam museumnya? No. Number 4. Did Sahar look at the stars at night in the beach? Yes. Number 5. Did Sahar visit the museum but the museum was closed? Yes. Jadi museumnya tutup. Number 6. Did Sahar and family buy the postcards? Yes. Number 7. Did Sahar find a beautiful shell? Yes, of course. Number 8. Did Sahar and family buy so many clothes in the shopping center? No. Well done to you. Jadi yang diberi checklist number 4, number 5, 6, and 7.
Activity 3. Look at activity 1 and say what Sahar didn't do.
Sahar didn't swim. She found a pretty shell.
Okay, you can mention what didn't Sahar do and what Sahar did. Kamu bisa mention yang dilakukan Sahar apa aja, yang tidak dilakukan Sahar apa aja. Yuk, dari yang dilakukan apa saja? Sahar found a beautiful shell. And then Sahar went to the beach. And then Sahar walked and looked at the stars at night. And then Sahar bought the postcards. Sekarang yang didn't. Sahar didn't swim. Sahar didn't buy the clothes in the shopping center. Terus Sahar didn't go in the museum. Ya. Now, kalimat tanya itu seperti apa? Seperti gini. Apakah kamu pergi ke rumah nenek? Apakah kamu beli baju di pusat perbelanjaan, di mall? Apakah kamu masuk ke museum? Apakah kamu berenang di pantai? Kamu liburan. Nah, pertanyaan-pertanyaan tersebut secara struktural di dalam bahasa Inggris seperti ini. Susunannya adalah did, kemudian subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Kemudian verb 1, tanda tanya. For the answer, you can say yes or no. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Penjelasannya seperti ini.
Okay, now I will explain you the interrogative sentence in past tense yang ditandai oleh verb 2, verb 2. Kalau tadi kita menemukan kalimat positif, for example, Sahar found a beautiful shell. Nah, di kalimat negatifnya, ini kalimat positif ya. Di kalimat negatif dan ini kalimat interrogatif. Untuk kalimat negatifnya berarti Sahar tidak menemukan, ya kan? Walaupun kenyataannya menemukan. Jadi kalimatnya seperti ini, Sahar didn't. Ini kepanjangan dari did not. Nah, found ini di sini menjadi verb 1. Jadinya find a beautiful shell. Sedangkan untuk kalimat tanya, did-nya ini letaknya ada di depan tapi tidak menggunakan not. Jadi seperti ini. Did Sahar found berubah juga jadi find, verb 1. Did Sahar find a beautiful shell? Shellnya karena sama jadi miss giniin aja. Gitu ya. Coba lagi buat pertanyaan tentang si Sahar. Sahar masuk museum enggak? Enggak ya. Pertanyaannya seperti ini. Apakah Sahar masuk ke museum? Did Sahar go in the museum? Tanda tanya. Iya enggak? Tidak, berarti no. She didn't. Tidak. Sekarang pertanyaan yang lain. Sahar berenang enggak? Gitu ya. Did Sahar swim? Apakah Sahar berenang yang tadi di pantai itu? Iya enggak? Tidak, berarti no. She didn't. Gitu. Terus lagi, apakah Sahar beli postcard? Tadi iya enggak? Iya ya. Iya, dia beli postcard. Pertanyaannya, did Sahar buy postcards? Iya enggak? Kalau iya berarti yes. Yes, she did. Miss, kok nggak ada ini notnya? Iya, kan ini yes. Kalau yes berarti nggak pakai not ya. Tapi karena ini no, jadi menggunakan not. Kamu bisa juga loh menulisnya kayak gini. No, she did not. Bisa juga ya. Terlihat kan tulisannya? Oke, one more question. Satu lagi pertanyaannya. apakah Sahar menulis surat buat Fatimah? Iya kan? Iya, pertanyaan gitu ya. Apakah Sahar menulis surat untuk Fatimah? Did Sahar write the letter to Fatimah? Iya nggak? Iya, berarti yes, she did. Oke, coba yuk kita baca lagi. Did Sahar swim? No, she didn't. Or no, she did not. Did Sahar buy postcards? Yes, she did. Did Sahar write the letter to Fatimah? Yes, she did. Jadi gitu ya. Ingat-ingat, untuk interrogative, did-nya ada di depan dan verb-nya kembali lagi menjadi verb 1. Understand?
Okay, now it's time to play a game. You can look at your book on page 125. Bisa dilihat di bukunya halaman 125. There are cards. Ada kartu. Actually, you have to cut out, but you don't need because there you just at home. There are Betty, Sot and Ali, Fatima and Rima, and then Jim, Sue and Pam, Laura, Salim and Omar, and then Karim with their own activities. Nah, the rules of the game, you can make question and answer. Jadi rules-nya kamu membuat pertanyaan dan juga jawaban berdasarkan kegiatan yang dilakukan oleh orang-orang yang ada di gambar ini, based on the activity of the people in these pictures. For example, look at Betty. The activities of Betty: went to desert, and then a month ago had a picnic. Nah, jadi si Betty went to the desert a month ago. She had a picnic. Si Betty ini pergi ke pergurun, dan dia perginya itu satu bulan yang lalu untuk piknik. Nah, the question is, did Betty go to the desert? Yes or no? Yes, she did. Nah, itu kalau benar. Sekarang, now look at Fatima and Rima. Fatima and Rima went to the museum 3 days ago, and then they took pictures, and then they ate cheeseburgers. Fatima and Rima went to the museum 3 days ago. They took so many pictures there. When they were hungry, they bought cheeseburgers, and after that, they ate cheeseburgers there. Nah, itu ceritanya. And the question is, did Fatima and Rima eat fish? Apakah Fatima dan Rima makan ikan? No, they didn't. Did Fatima and Rima go to the museum a day ago? Apakah Fatima sama Rima pergi ke museum 1 hari yang lalu? No, they didn't. So when? They went to the museum 3 days ago. Jawabannya 3 hari yang lalu. Now look at Laura.
Laura went to the desert a month ago and then she looked at the stars. So beautiful. The question is, did Laura look at the stars? Yes, she did. Now Karim went to the beach. Went surfing 2 days ago, ate fish. The question is, did Karim went to the desert 2 days ago? No, he didn't. Tapi apa? 2 days ago, Karim went to the beach, not desert. And then, did Karim eat fish? Apakah Karim makan ikan? Yes, he did. Like this, ya. Now, before I give you task, let us listen to the audio of this and you have to read.
Module 9. Project. Activity 1. Read about Tim's summer holiday.
My summer holiday. In July, I went to Mexico. It was hot and sunny. I was on the beach all day. I swam in the sea and sailed a boat. I took a lot of pictures. I didn't buy any postcards or clothes, but I bought a big hat. It was great.
My summer holiday. In July, I went to Mexico. It was hot and sunny. I was on the beach all day. I swam in the sea and sailed the boat. I took a lot of pictures. I didn't buy any postcards or clothes, but I bought a big hat. It was great. Liburan musim panas aku. Di bulan Juli, aku pergi ke Meksiko. Di sana cuacanya panas ya dan terik. Aku sepanjang hari ada di pantai. Aku berenang di lautan dan juga aku menaiki perahu, kapal. Aku mengambil banyak foto di sana, memotret diri aku. Dan aku tidak membeli postcard ataupun juga pakaian. Tapi aku membeli topi yang lumayan lebar. Harinya sungguh menyenangkan. Nah, for the task today, I want you to write your experience when you were on holiday. Tugas hari ini adalah kamu menuliskan pengalaman kamu selama kamu holiday. When did you go? Kamu kapan perginya? Where did you go? Kemana kamu perginya? Who did you go with? Kamu pergi sama siapa? What did you do? Ngapain aja di sana? And then did you like it? Kamu seneng nggak dengan liburan kamu? Okay? You have to write simple text of your holiday. Kamu tuliskan di buku tentang pengalaman liburan kamu, ya. Nah, before you write your experience of your holiday, here I give you writing tip. Sebelum kamu menuliskan pengalaman kamu, sini Miss akan berikan beberapa tips dalam menulis. Pertama, we use and to talk about the same ideas. Kita menggunakan kata and yang berarti dan untuk mengatakan sesuatu yang skalanya sama. Misalkan benda dengan benda,
kata kerja dengan kata kerja, kata sifat dengan kata sifat, tempat dengan tempat, dan sebagainya. For example, it was hot and sunny. The other example, my kitten is cute and fun. Jadi itu hal yang sama, cute dan fun. For example again, my pencil is new and long. Pensil aku baru dan panjang. And then you use but to talk about different ideas. Menggunakan kata but untuk mengatakan sesuatu yang berbeda. Misalkan, I didn't buy any postcards or clothes, but I bought a big hat. Contohnya, aku tidak membeli postcard, tapi aku membeli topi yang lebar. For example again, when I went to the beach, pada saat aku pergi ke pantai, I didn't swim, aku tidak berenang, but I found so many beautiful shells. Tapi aku menemukan banyak sekali kerang atau keong yang cantik. And then we use or to introduce another possibility. Kita menggunakan kata or atau, or itu artinya atau, untuk menjelaskan sesuatu yang memungkinkan. Misalkan ini, I didn't buy any postcards or clothes. Aku tidak membeli postcard atau baju. For example again, I can go to the market by motorcycle or by car. Aku bisa pergi ke pasar dengan motor atau dengan mobil. Betul ya? Don't forget to write your holiday. Dimanapun serah.
Module 9. Story time. Activity 1. Listen and read. The Cub.
In January, Jamil and Saud went on a winter holiday with their parents. It was very cold, and Jamil was hungry all the time.
It isn't snowing. Let's go out.
One day, Jamil and Saud found a cave in the mountains. It was very big.
Ah! A big black animal!
But it wasn't big. In the cave, there was a small cub.
Look, it can't walk.
Let's go to the vet.
The children went to the vet.
Don't worry, it's fine now.
Jamil and Saud listened to the vet. The cub was quiet.
Find its mother.
The children took the cub back to the cave.
Let's wait for the cub's mother here.
The mother bear came, picked up the cub and took it into the cave. The children were very happy.
I'm hungry now. Let's go home.
Okay, after you listened and read this text, now I'd like to give you the meaning of this story. The Cub. In January, Jamil and Saud went on a winter holiday with their parents. It was very cold and Jamil was hungry all the time. It isn't snowing. Let's go out. Jadi, di bulan Januari, Jamil dan Saud pergi liburan musim dingin dengan orang tua mereka. Di sana dingin sekali. Dan si Jamil merasa lapar sepanjang hari. It isn't snowing. Let's go out. Udah tidak ada salju yang turun. Keluar yuk. One day, Jamil and Saud found a cave in the mountains. It was very big. Suatu hari Jamil dan Saud menemukan sebuah goa di pegunungan dan lumayan besar. A big black animal. Oh, hewan yang besar dan hitam gelap. But it wasn't big. In the cave, there was a small cub. Tapi ternyata tidak besar. Ternyata di dalam goa itu ada anak beruang. Look, it can't walk. Lihat deh, dia nggak bisa jalan. Let's go to the vet. Yuk, kita ke dokter yuk. The children went to the vet. Anak-anak pergi ke dokter hewan. Don't worry, it's fine. Jangan khawatir, baik-baik aja kok. Jamil and Saud listened to the vet. The cub was quiet. Jamil dan Saud dengerin kata-katanya si dokter. Dan si anak beruang itu sudah merasa tenang. Find its mother. Temukan ibunya. Maksudnya ibunya si anak beruang ini. The children took the cub back to the cave. Anak-anak membawa si anak beruangnya kembali ke goa. Let's wait for the cub's mother here. Tunggu ya sampai ibunya datang. The mother bear came. The mother bear came, picked up the cub, and took it into the cave. The children were very happy. Si ibu beruangnya datang, menggendong si anaknya dan membawanya masuk ke goa. Anak-anak pun merasa senang. I'm hungry now. Let's go home. Aku lapar sekarang, pulang yuk. Lapar mulu ya dia. Okay, now look at your book on page 92. Revision. Here are 3 numbers, A and B sentences. First, you have to write T for true and then F for false. Look at the audio now.
Revision 9. Activity 1. Listen and write T for true and F for false. 1.
Hey Faye, how was your holiday?
Oh, it was great.
Where did you go? Did you go to the Blue Mountains?
No, we didn't. We went to an island, Rocky Island.
Wow, it's beautiful there.
2.
And what did you do on Rocky Island? Did you go to Pinewood Forest?
Yes, we did. It was very quiet there. There was a river too.
Did you swim in the river?
No, we didn't. We swam in the sea.
3.
The beaches are sandy. The water is so blue.
I found a very big shell.
Wow! Did your father catch any fish? He's a great fisherman.
No, he didn't. He swam and relaxed on the beach.
Now, let's match the answers of number 1, 2, 3, A and B. Number 1, A. Faye went to the Blue Mountains. True or false? False. 1B. Faye went to Rocky Island. True or false? True. Number 2A. Faye went to Pinewood Forest. True or false? True. 2B. Faye swam in the river. True or false? False. Number 3A. Faye found the big shell. True or false? True. 3B. Faye's father caught a fish. True or false? False. Okay, write in your book. And then for exercise 2 and 3, you can fill it by yourself. Diisi sendiri ya. Number 1 until 8, and for number 3, you can ask yourself and other friend. For example, that's you. You itu adalah diri kamu sendiri. Aku jalan-jalan gak ke beach, aku ini gak ke boat, dan sebagainya. Give tick kalau iya. And then your friend, you can ask to your friend. Kamu boleh tanya ke teman kamu. 2 friends. Kalau iya, give checklist ya. Tick. Okay students, I think that's all for today. Today we have learned positive, negative, and interrogative sentence of verb 2 or of past tense. Hari ini kita belajar kalimat positif, kalimat negatif, dan juga interrogative, and also writing tips, the using of and, but, and, or. Penggunaan and, but, dan juga or. For the task today, you must write your story of your holiday. Tugasnya adalah menuliskan cerita liburan kamu. You can choose a place and then the time. Kamu bisa milih tempatnya di mana dan waktunya kapan. That's all, suit yourself, terserah kamu. Write in your book, tulis di buku kamu, and then take a picture, then send it to grade school, dan kirimkan ke grade school. Okay? So, now, before we close the lesson today, let's read doa together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Hopefully, the knowledge that you got can be useful for you and for other people. And the last, thank you very much for your attention and watching. Don't forget to do your task. And the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.